What if I told you your muscles are disappearing and it's happening while you sleep? Not during the day, not from aging alone, but quietly, overnight, every time you go to bed without the right fuel. After 60, your body can lose up to 8% of its muscle every decade. And here's the shocking truth. Most of that loss doesn't happen while you're awake. It happens while you're resting. Why? Because when you sleep, your body enters a fasting state. With no nutrients coming in, your body starts breaking down your own muscle tissue just to survive. This is called catabolism, and it hits harder the older you get. Even if you're eating protein during the day, your muscles may still be starving at night, thanks to something called anabolic resistance. It means your body becomes less efficient at using the protein you eat, especially while you're sleeping. But here's the good news. Just one small change to your bedtime routine can flip the switch. Science now shows that eating the right foods before bed can help you repair muscle overnight, wake up stronger, and even reverse muscle loss without exercise. So if you're serious about staying strong, independent, and energized after 60, this episode of Senior Wellness Tips is made for you. We'll reveal the 8 most powerful bedtime foods, ranked from number 8 to 1, that protect your muscles while you sleep. The top food on our list? A clinical study found it increased overnight muscle protein synthesis by 22%, even with zero physical activity. Let's dive in with food number 8. It's easy to find, affordable, and surprisingly effective. Food number 8, cottage cheese. It might sound old-fashioned, but this humble food has quietly become one of the most powerful tools for preserving muscle while you sleep. I know what you're thinking. Cottage cheese? Really? Yes, really. And here's why. Cottage cheese is packed with casein, a unique type of protein that digests very slowly. Unlike whey protein, which hits your system fast and fades just as quickly, casein feeds your muscles for 6 to 8 hours, all through the night. Think of it like this. If whey protein is a firecracker, casein is a candle. It burns slow and steady, exactly what your aging muscles need during the long overnight fast. In fact, a study from the British Journal of Nutrition gave adults over 60 a small serving of casein before bed. The result? A 31% increase in overnight muscle protein synthesis compared to those who ate nothing. That means the group who ate cottage cheese didn't just prevent muscle loss. They actually built up more muscle in their sleep. That's not just science, it's life-changing, especially if you're trying to stay strong, independent, and mobile in your later years. What happens if you don't do this? If you keep going to bed on an empty stomach? Night after night, your body breaks down more of your muscle tissue. You'll wake up weaker, stiffer, more fatigued, and over time lose the strength that gives you freedom. That's the silent danger. Muscle loss isn't just about strength. It's about independence. So how do you do it right? Start with half a cup of plain, low-fat cottage cheese about 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Want more flavor? Add a few banana slices, a sprinkle of cinnamon, or a drizzle of honey, but go light on sugar. The natural sugars in fruit won't disrupt your sleep, and bananas are rich in potassium, which helps your muscles relax. Feeling adventurous? Add a spoonful of chia seeds for extra fiber and omega-3s. And here's a bonus. Cottage cheese is also a natural source of tryptophan, the amino acid that promotes deep, restful sleep. So it's not just helping your muscles, it's helping your brain wind down too. Best of all, it's gentle on the stomach, even if you have digestive issues. Many older adults who struggle with sleep or wake up feeling sore have said this one food made a world of difference. So there you have it. Cottage cheese, affordable, easy to prepare, backed by science, and quietly powerful. If you've been waking up feeling weaker, or sensing your strength slipping away day by day, this might be the small but mighty fix your body has been waiting for. Because aging doesn't have to mean getting weaker. You're not too old to rebuild strength, not even close. Food number 7, hard-boiled eggs, the tiny giants that protect your strength overnight. What if something as small as an egg could help you stay strong, sleep better, and even slow down aging, and all while you sleep? Meet one of the most powerful, underrated tools for muscle protection, hard-boiled eggs. They're compact, affordable, and packed with exactly what your aging muscles crave. Complete, high-quality protein. Just one egg delivers around 6 grams of all the essential amino acids your body needs to hold on to lean muscle. But here's where things get really interesting, especially if you're over 60. Hard-boiled eggs are rich in leucine, a powerhouse amino acid that acts like a muscle switch. It tells your body, hey, it's time to grow and repair. And that's crucial because as we age, our bodies develop something called anabolic resistance. We stop responding as efficiently to the protein we eat. That means even if you eat enough during the day, your muscles may not absorb what they need at night. But eggs, they break that cycle. They're easy to digest, they absorb fast, and they work. If you don't fuel your body before sleep, if you go to bed with an empty stomach and no protein, your body will break down your own muscle to survive the night. That means every hour you sleep could be another step toward weakness, instability, and dependence. Muscle loss doesn't just mean smaller arms, it means losing your independence. Here's how to use this trick. Eat 1 to 2 hard-boiled eggs about 30 minutes before bed. Want to add more healing power? Sprinkle with turmeric and a dash of black pepper to fight inflammation. Feeling hungry? Add a slice of avocado for healthy fats to keep you full longer. No cooking, no mess, just peel, eat, and protect your body. Whether you're recovering from joint pain, doing light exercise, or simply trying to stay on your feet longer, these protein-packed powerhouses can help you do it. One bite at a time. So to recap, easy to digest, packed with muscle-saving protein, supports hormone levels and overnight recovery, and proven to reduce muscle loss. You're not getting weaker because you're old. You're getting weaker because you're not giving your body what it needs. And sometimes, all it takes is an egg. Food number 6, tuna and olive oil. The power combo. Your muscles crave while you sleep. It's not your typical bedtime snack, but for adults over 60, it's one of the most powerful tools for protecting muscle and staying strong. Let's talk about tuna and olive oil. You might be thinking, tuna before bed? Yes, and here's why this unlikely combo is a nighttime superhero. Tuna is one of the leanest, cleanest, most protein-rich foods out there. Just a few bites give you a solid hit of complete protein packed with leucine, the amino acid that activates muscle growth. But here's where it gets even more powerful. When your tuna is packed in olive oil, not water, you get double the benefit. That healthy fat doesn't just taste better, it slows down digestion, keeping amino acids in your bloodstream longer, so your muscles get fed all through the night. A 2020 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition tested this very combo. Older adults who ate a high-protein, omega-3 rich food like tuna before bed saw a 34% boost in overnight muscle protein synthesis compared to those who ate low-fat foods or nothing at all. And there's more. Less morning soreness, better vitamin D absorption, lower inflammation, and deeper, more restful sleep if you don't do this. Let's be real. If you go to bed without the right kind of protein, your body has no choice. It starts to break down your own muscle tissue just to stay alive through the night. That's how sarcopenia creeps in, the quiet thief that robs you of your strength, balance, and independence. And the worst part? You won't notice it until one day it's hard to stand from a chair or take a walk alone. This isn't just a snack. It's protection. It's prevention. It's power. Here's how to do it right. Choose tuna in olive oil, not water. Eat half a can 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Pair with cucumber slices or whole grain crackers. Add lemon juice or a pinch of sea salt if needed. Skip the mayo or heavy sauces. They can ruin your sleep and upset digestion. Want even more benefit? Tuna is one of the richest natural sources of leucine in any whole food. And as we age, we need more leucine to stimulate muscle repair. Getting enough before bed fights back against muscle loss and gives your body the tools to stay strong, mobile, and independent. Tuna gives you clean, efficient protein. Olive oil slows absorption and extends repair. Together, they create a night-long support system for your muscles and your aging body. This combo doesn't just help you wake up stronger, it helps you move better, feel better, and live better. And coming up next, a creamy, tangy food that's not only delicious, it helps repair muscle and boost gut health at the same time. Let's talk about Greek yogurt, not just a delicious bedtime snack, but one of the most powerful tools to keep your body strong, steady, and supported as you age. Creamy and satisfying, yes, but it's what's inside that makes all the difference. Greek yogurt is loaded with casein protein, a slow-digesting type of protein that helps preserve and rebuild muscle while you sleep. It's also rich in probiotics, which strengthen your gut and improve nutrient absorption, and packed with calcium to support muscle contraction and bone density. You're not just feeding your muscles, you're fueling your entire system. And unlike regular yogurt, Greek yogurt is triple strained. That means more protein, less sugar, and a thicker, more filling texture that leaves you satisfied and supported through the night. In a clinical study published in Frontiers in Nutrition, older adults who ate a high-protein Greek yogurt snack before bed experienced a 26% boost in overnight muscle protein synthesis and even better energy the next day. Their muscle cells functioned better. They moved easier. They felt younger. And here's the truth no one tells you. If you're going to bed without giving your body what it needs, your muscles aren't recovering. They're breaking down. Quietly, slowly. And one day you notice you can't carry the groceries like you used to. Climbing the stairs gets harder. Standing from a chair takes more effort than it should. You didn't suddenly lose your strength. You lost it one silent night at a time. You don't have to let that happen. A simple bowl of Greek yogurt could be the small habit that keeps you strong and independent longer than you ever imagined. Just half a cup, plain, unsweetened, 30 to 45 minutes before bed is enough. Skip the flavored ones. The added sugar can interrupt your sleep. If you want to enhance the flavor, toss in a few berries, a sprinkle of cinnamon, or a touch of vanilla extract. For an extra health kick, stir in a teaspoon of chia seeds. They add fiber, omega-3s, and support digestion. Greek yogurt is also rich in calcium, not just for your bones, but to help your muscles contract smoothly and your nerves function properly. That means fewer nighttime cramps and a more restful sleep. And with the probiotics it provides, your gut health improves, which directly supports how well your body absorbs and uses nutrients. Less inflammation, better recovery, more strength. This isn't just about food. It's about protecting your ability to move, to live freely, to stay independent, not just today, but years from now. One bowl before bed. That's all it takes. Let's talk about a golden drink that's been quietly helping generations sleep better. And now science shows it may also help preserve your strength, protect your joints, and support deep, healing rest as you age. Warm milk with turmeric, a simple, comforting blend that offers so much more than relaxation. For people over 60, this isn't just a bedtime habit. It's a muscle-supporting, joint-soothing recovery ritual. Milk is naturally rich in casein protein, the same slow-digesting fuel found in Greek yogurt and cottage cheese, and that's what your muscles need to repair overnight. It also delivers calcium for strong bones and smooth muscle function, tryptophan to support relaxation and sleep, and vitamin D, which boosts both muscle performance and immune strength. But the magic happens when you stir in turmeric, nature's anti-inflammatory powerhouse. Turmeric contains curcumin, a compound shown to reduce inflammation, which is one of the silent drivers of joint pain and muscle breakdown in aging adults. Combine warm milk with turmeric, and you've got a drink that not only calms your body before bed, but actively helps it rebuild and recover while you sleep. A 2022 study in nutritional neuroscience showed that older adults who consumed a protein-rich drink before bedtime improved overnight muscle protein synthesis by 32%. When curcumin was added, the same group reported less joint pain, fewer signs of inflammation, and smoother, more energized mornings. But here's the thing, if you don't give your body the right support before bed, recovery becomes slower, your muscles stay sore, inflammation lingers, and over time, your independence begins to slip away, not from a big fall or accident, but from the small daily declines that go unnoticed until they become impossible to ignore. So don't wait until your body forces you to slow down. Here's how to make your golden bedtime drink. Warm 1 cup of milk, not boiling, just enough to feel cozy. Stir in 1/4 teaspoon of ground turmeric. Add a tiny pinch of black pepper. It boosts curcumin absorption. Optional, a small drop of honey for taste, but keep it light. Stir well and sip slowly about 30 minutes before bed. If you are lactose intolerant, don't worry. Almond, soy, or oat milk work too. Just make sure they're fortified with calcium and include added protein, ideally from soy or pea. While plant-based milk has less casein, it still supports muscle recovery when paired with turmeric. This drink works on 3 levels. The milk provides slow-release amino acids to nourish muscle tissue. Turmeric helps reduce joint pain and inflammation, and the warmth itself soothes your nervous system for deeper, uninterrupted rest. Because muscle doesn't grow during your workouts, it grows when you rest, when you sleep, when you give your body the building blocks it needs. And this small golden habit gives you exactly that naturally, gently, and powerfully. So if you're looking for a nighttime ritual that relaxes your body, fuels your strength, and helps you feel truly restored when you wake up, this may be the simple answer you've been missing. Up next is a food that might already be in your pantry, but you've probably never thought of it as a bedtime muscle saver. It's creamy, nutty, comforting, and loaded with healthy fats, magnesium, and recovery power, all in a single spoonful. Let's talk about almond butter. This is food number 3, and don't let its simple appearance fool you. Almond butter is a slow-digesting powerhouse, ideal for nighttime recovery. It doesn't just taste good, it helps your body repair muscle, reduce inflammation, and calm your system while you sleep. Here's why it matters. Almond butter is rich in healthy fats, which slow digestion and provide steady, sustained energy. Plant-based protein to support muscle repair. Magnesium, which relaxes your muscles and nervous system. Vitamin E, a potent antioxidant that supports tissue healing. And unlike sugary snacks that spike your blood sugar and crash later, almond butter fuels you consistently through the night, especially when your body is fasting. In fact, a 2020 study published in Nutrients followed older adults who added almond-based fat before bed. The results? A 17% increase in nitrogen retention, a key indicator of muscle preservation. Lower cortisol levels, the stress hormone that causes muscle breakdown during sleep. In simple terms, almond butter didn't just feed the muscle, it protected it. It gave the body what it needed to stay strong and rested. But here's the wake-up call. If you don't give your body slow-burning fuel before bed, especially after 60, your muscles are forced to cannibalize themselves for energy. You lose strength quietly, night by night, until one morning getting out of a chair feels harder, until carrying groceries feels like lifting weights, until independence begins to slip away, not all at once, but gradually. Don't let that happen. Instead, do this. Take 1 tablespoon of almond butter about 30 minutes before bed. You can eat it straight by the spoonful. Or, if you want more variety, try it on. A slice of whole grain toast, a few apple slices, or a couple of seed-based crackers. Just make sure it's natural almond butter, the kind that separates and needs stirring. Avoid added sugars or hydrogenated oils. Those turn this into junk food fast. One of the hidden benefits of almond butter is its high magnesium content, which relaxes your muscles, soothes your nerves, and helps reduce nighttime cramps, restlessness, and shallow sleep. If you wake up often or find it hard to fall into deep, restorative sleep, magnesium might be your missing link. Plus, almond butter helps stabilize your blood sugar, reducing those 2 a.m. wake-ups from energy crashes. And if you don't like eating a full meal at night, almond butter is perfect. Just 1 spoon delivers the muscle-saving, sleep-boosting nutrients your body craves without feeling heavy or bloated. Almond butter isn't flashy, but it's a quiet, powerful ally in the fight against age-related muscle loss. Let's talk about food number 2, tart cherry juice, a bold red drink that may look simple but holds extraordinary power. This isn't just about helping you fall asleep. This is about helping your muscles recover, your joints move better, and your body rebuild from the inside out, all while you sleep. It may sound like just another health trend, but tart cherry juice is one of the most scientifically supported nighttime tools for older adults, especially for those struggling with joint pain, poor sleep, or that lingering muscle soreness that just won't go away. What makes it so powerful? Tart cherries are rich in anthocyanins, potent plant-based compounds that act as natural anti-inflammatories and antioxidants. They also contain melatonin, the very hormone your body relies on to ease into deep, restorative sleep. And here's why that matters. Less inflammation means less muscle breakdown. More melatonin means better, deeper sleep. Better sleep equals better recovery and strength the next day. In fact, a 2019 clinical study followed adults over 50 who drank tart cherry juice before bed. The results were remarkable: 33% reduction in morning soreness, 15% improvement in sleep quality, higher antioxidant and melatonin levels. Exactly what aging bodies need to restore overnight. If you don't give your body what it needs before bed, especially after age 60, you're not just missing out on recovery. You're silently losing muscle, night after night without even knowing it. Until one day you try to lift a grocery bag or stand from a low chair, and your body tells you, I can't. Don't let that be your story. Tart cherry juice isn't flashy, but it's a quiet protector, guarding your joints, feeding your muscles, and prepping your body for renewal every single night. Here's how to make it work. Drink just 4 to 6 ounces of 100% tart cherry juice 30 to 45 minutes before bed. Make sure it's labeled tart cherry and unsweetened. Avoid the sugary fruit cocktail blends. They won't help you recover, and they'll spike your blood sugar. Yes, it tastes a little sour, but that's the sign you're getting the real deal. If it's too strong, dilute it with water or add a splash of lemon for a refreshing twist. And here's something most people don't know. Tart cherry juice doesn't just help muscles. It also eases pressure on the knees, hips, and shoulders, the very joints that tend to limit movement with age. By reducing inflammation, you regain flexibility, allowing your body to move freely and repair more effectively while you sleep. And don't forget, better sleep also boosts growth hormone, the key to muscle regeneration. That means your body gets stronger while you rest, not weaker. If you struggle with falling asleep, or staying asleep, or waking up sore and drained, this might be the simplest, most natural solution you have never tried. It's gentle, it's non-habit forming, and it works on a deep cellular level. Most importantly, it protects your independence. Your freedom to walk, to carry, to move, to live, starts with the strength you preserve at night. And now we've arrived at the most powerful food on our list, the #1 nighttime tool to protect, rebuild, and even strengthen your muscles after 60, without needing to step foot in a gym. Let's talk about the whey protein shake. You might be thinking, isn't that just for bodybuilders? Not anymore. In fact, for seniors, this may be the most underrated health secret of the decade. Because while you sleep, your body could be silently losing strength, unless you feed it what it needs. If you don't give your body enough of the right protein before bed, your muscles may begin to waste away, quietly, day by day, making everyday tasks harder. Getting out of bed, lifting groceries, climbing stairs. You're not just losing strength, you could be losing your independence. That's why whey protein shakes are a game changer. Whey is rich in all 9 essential amino acids, but most importantly, it's packed with leucine, the amino acid that flips the muscle-building switch in your body. Think of leucine like a light switch. When it's on, your body starts building and repairing muscle tissue, but after 60, that switch becomes harder to flip. Your body needs more leucine at the right time to respond the way it did when you were younger. The right time? Right before bed. Why? Because that's when your body does its deepest recovery and muscle repair. And that's where whey protein shines. In a 2021 clinical trial, older adults who drank just one whey protein shake before bed saw a 22% increase in overnight muscle synthesis, improved strength, balance, and walking speed, less muscle breakdown even without exercise. That's right, they got stronger in their sleep. Now imagine the impact if you also added a short daily walk or some light resistance training. Here's how to do it. Mix 1 scoop of high-quality whey protein isolate with water or unsweetened almond milk. Drink it 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime. Want it richer? Add half a banana, a small spoon of almond butter, or a dash of cinnamon or vanilla. Avoid added sugars or heavy mixes. Keep it clean, simple, and digestible. Lactose sensitive? No problem. Go for whey isolate or hydrolyzed whey, easy on the stomach. Same benefits. Why is this the #1 food for seniors? Because it checks every box. Fast-absorbing, muscle-building protein packed with leucine to trigger growth. Convenient and proven effective, scientifically shown to reverse overnight muscle loss. But more than that, this shake gives you back control. It helps preserve your strength, your confidence, your ability to move, live, and thrive on your own terms. So if you're looking for a simple, powerful, and proven way to protect your body as you age, this is it. Your muscles are listening, even while you sleep. Now is the time to feed them. Now you know muscle loss doesn't wait for daylight. It happens quietly while you sleep. But the good news is you can fight back. With the right foods, at the right time, you don't just slow down muscle loss. You rebuild strength, restore energy, and wake up stronger, night after night. These aren't fads, they're science-backed tools used by people just like you. Real seniors who were tired of feeling weak, stiff, or dependent, until they made one small change before bed. And now they're walking farther, standing taller, living better. But here's the reality. If you don't make this shift, if you go to bed on an empty stomach or choose the wrong foods, your muscles will continue to shrink in silence. Your balance may get worse, and tasks that once felt easy, climbing stairs, lifting groceries, playing with your grandkids, may feel out of reach sooner than they should. You deserve more. You deserve to feel capable, independent, and alive in your own body at any age. So tonight, don't just watch this video. Take action, pick one of these foods. Try it 30, 60 minutes before bed. Then tomorrow morning, feel the difference. And if this video gave you hope, insight, or motivation, subscribe to Senior Wellness Tips. Leave us a comment below. Tell us what you're trying tonight. And most importantly, share this with someone you care about, because no matter your age, your story isn't over. You're not too old to get stronger. Not even close. Let's rebuild your strength, one night at a time.